I really recommend going back to the place you've come from, going back home, wherever you've gone in the world, to return to the place that you grew up, the place that you were born, and come full circle and walk the streets and look at the old neighbors and feel the grass and stare at the trees and look at the clouds and sit underneath that sun and feel the moon and go back, not just physically, but emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, to where you came from, and see if you can be at peace with where you come from, because where you come from is a part of you, right? So if you hate where you come from, and you hate the family you come from, and you hate the people where you come from, and you hate the geography of where you come from, the topography of where you come from, you're hating yourself, right? You're hating a part of yourself. And this journey is about integrating all the parts of ourselves, making peace with all the parts of ourselves, falling deeply in love with all the parts of ourselves. So come back to where you came from, not just physically, but come back to where you come from emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It's like that movie, The Lion King, right? Where it's like you leave home, you learn the lessons that you're called to learn, you grow in the ways you're called to grow, you expand in the ways you're called to expand, you're challenged in the ways you're called to be challenged. You take that hero's journey, and when you learn what you're called to learn and expand and how you're called to expand and grow and how you're called to grow, there's a frog down there. And evolve and how you're called to evolve. Then you come back, and now you're strong enough, you're brave enough, you're courageous enough, you're open-hearted enough, you're open-minded enough, you're deep enough in your soul, in your spirit, in your heart, to look at that place you come from with new eyes, to look at that place you come from with a new heart, look at that place you come from a broader perspective. And in being at peace with all the places that you came from and all the steps of your journey, you fall deeply, fully, and completely in love with yourself. Grateful for all the steps of your journey along the way.